them too.
Monster Rancher does too.
But yeah, I have a friend, now he works out. I have a friend, can't put his camera down.
That being said, I bet there aren't going to be as many pictures for something as
Expansive as
less
that.
popular, as currently non-popular as Jade Cocoon.
Yeah! Really? Nonstop, 24/7.
Are we live?
Yes.
What are you babbling about?
Song technology.
Oh, no!
I like how for...
Yeah, it looks like
at Mossrock.
it only lists 5 obtainable minions. Oh, tutorial minions. I see how it is.
So, yeah, last time we ended off on 3 really nicely designed monz in a row. And then one that Shin doesn't like because it has undermouth.
On a beak!
You're way too obsessed with that idea. It's cartoons. Cartoons don't have to follow real-world physics and design and things like that.
No, but...
You like furries. There are plenty of furry designs that just don't biologically make any sense.
Yeah, but this makes less sense than a lot of them.
I don't agree.
That's... No.
Evolutionary... Like, there are times where you've complained that things have arms, when it makes more sense survivally that they would have arms at the point where they become bipedal or
yes,
whatever.
And I've started reeling back on that. I don't see myself reeling back on undermouth on a beak!
There's something drastically wrong with that thought process. That's so absurd. Anyway, this is the Luchador Pokemon. It is the wrestling Pokemon. It is a burb.
Pikachu.
No, it's a burb.
Oh god. Oh. All these sprites are rotating. Well, images.
But yeah, so he is okay. I like him more than Shin because Shin's so mad about such a...
I do like his shiny... I like how the shiny gives him, like, villain colors.
His obscenely, like, nitpicky comment.
I like everything else about him.
And then...
He has a unique move.
Shin's least favorite Raichu.
Possibly.
Its tail's a plug. No, it's not. It's a pom-pom. It looks like a plug from this picture.
He's just that guy.
It's a fairy electric. It's the antenna Pokemon.
You know that guy everyone talks about? That's him.
You say so.
I know it. I met him.
His shiny is in line with the Alolan Raichu shiny. He's basically slightly shorter, fatter Raichu with mouse ears.
And he's a fairy just because it was a new type.
Yeah, now that said...
His colors are fine, but that's about it.
Now that said, I think he's pretty cute.
Yeah,
He's a cutie boy.
But isn't
except when he's
he's
a girl. No.
Okay.
I wouldn't consider Tyranitar cute.
But he's a boy.
Yeah, but that doesn't make him a cutie boy. That just makes him a boy. And that's only if he's a he.
No, he's always a boy, no matter what his gender is.
Even when Dedenne is a girl, it's a cutie boy. Okay? It's just a thing.
I'm not feeling Jade Cocoon here.
I love Jade Cocoon. And then we have Carbink. It is a rock.
It's a stone.
It have gemstone mustache.
Maybe.
For the Jewel Pokemon, they went really underwhelming in my opinion. It's not bad. It looks like gemstone ore. I see what they're going for. But they could have done more with it.
It's pretty tanky for its low hit points. And being a rock type.
It has a 50 for hit points. But its defense and special defense are 150.
Mm-hmm. He's a strange boy.
He is a strange boy.
He's allergic to dragon rage.
Now there is a better gemstone type Pokemon later, but first we have to get through another one of my absolute favorite dragon sets. This is GOOEY.
And someone's verdict for worst Gen 6 Pokemon, and I think they deserve to be poked hard.
They are completely incorrect on that. This is GOOEY. GOOEY is a cutie little guy.
He's a sap sipper.
It's a soft tissue Pokemon.
He's often called the weakest dragon, even though I think he has the same base stats overall as Dratini, and other
It's basically just an alternate Dratini with very different design.
But he's the weakest, says the Pokédex.
But yeah,
he's pathetic.
So he's a little cutie. These are its eyes, and this is its cute little Pikachu type cheeks. He's a cute. And then he becomes a happy Slugman. Also the soft tissue Pokemon. You can start to see the final form coming through. This is not a bug type, even though it has a Snell kind of back to it and a slug body.
It's not a water type, despite being a goo. It's not a poison type.
They dropped the ball on the typing,
as they often do.
It is,
and nothing will ever be okay.
Sliggoo. Another thing you'll very rarely see, maybe never. I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe never. Is Pokemon who have a type, their evolved forms will always have the same types.
They
never change. Yeah,
they never lose types. Except for, I think it happened once. I don't even remember what it was, but I know it's happened. But it's painfully.
Mega evolutions do. That's the only time I can think of. There are mega evolutions that have different typings than their regulars.
I mean, yeah, I guess Mega Aggron loses his terrible rock type.
Charizard loses flying and gets dragon.
But it's almost unheard for a Pokemon to just drop a type.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, like, you wouldn't have, like, this, which specifically talks about its caustic poison, losing that and getting water in its place. Something like that wouldn't happen, even though, design-wise, I could understand it having water, or poison, or bug. They all would have made sense for this line.
Mm-hmm.
In German, its name is Viscargo, and they very often associate slugs and snails with bugs, even though technically they are annelids, and they're not annelids, they're mollusks. Worms, though, are also often considered bugs, even though they're annelids.
Worms!
Has there been a worm Pokemon? Like a worm, like earthworm.
Maybe, I don't know. Dragon Warrior Monsters did it with...
It requires a lot of eggs for these guys, or a lot of steps for eggs. You have to stick a bunch of eggs into a Goomy to make a Sliggoo. You just feed it
so many eggs.
Just feed it eggs all day.
And that's how it gets big.
No, its egg takes a lot of steps to hatch because it's a Durgan.
Because it's a pseudo-legendary.
Yeah. This guy,
has the very rare GOOEY ability.
It lowers the opponent's speed by one stage if it makes physical contact.
I like that. It's fun.
But it actually says its mucus can dissolve anything, which means you can't pet your friend.
Or and also he's constantly just slowly falling through the ground.
Yeah, he's
forever.
It's just
Japan really likes giving their
hyperbolic statements in their descriptions.
It is invincible, or it can destroy anything.
It can punch through a mountain. It is a mountain.
It eats 20 mountains every day.
Yeah, like there's all kinds of super ridiculously overly extreme. But that said, the ones where it's reeled back and it's like a story, I can see them being reasonably canon, even if sometimes they're dark. But yeah, so this is Sliggoo. It's the second form of this absolutely adorable slimy dragon.
I only have 2 criticisms of him. He's otherwise perfect.
You're not gonna say Undermouth.
Oh, he does. I keep forgetting about that. 1. His typing.
Yeah, the typing is weak typing for this. Now, is it the first pure dragon though?
Dratini.
Oh, is Dratini pure dragon?
Yeah, until he becomes Dragonite.
Okay, so it's the first final form pure dragon.
Druddigon is pure dragon, and he doesn't evolve. And I'm sure there's an earlier one.
Then yeah, there's no defense for that idea.
Right, and there are no bug dragons, and I think there should be.
Yeah, it could be a bug dragon, it could be a poison dragon, or it could be a water dragon, and I would have had no argument against any of that.
My second complaint is going to bother Tails. The slime you see dripping off of it is green. Clearly, this Pokemon is covered in slime and is not green.
That doesn't matter. If it was a thin enough layer and tell where it pools, that would be totally reasonable.
3D models of it make it look like it just sort of has a weird...
Just looks like it's drooling.
No, this looks like it has a growth, because it never extends or drips or anything.
It drips in the animations.
Oh, well, not a lot of... A lot of showings of it make it just weird like a weird fleshy beard, which
Yeah,
would
no,
be fine
I
on a
think
dragon.
I think in the animation, the one on its chin specifically drips.
Apparently, Goodra has immense punching strength in the Pokedex, from what I've heard.
It is very friendly toward people. If you grow close to it, Goodra will hug you with its sticky, slime-covered body. Don't get mad.
I love the Rotom death! Don't get mad. It's being nice.
It gets picked on because it's meek, but then whoever teased it gets to feel the full force of its horns and a good swatting from its thick tail.
So it pretends to be meek, but then later it'll just beat you up.
Here's a sad one. An amazingly friendly Pokemon, but if left to itself, loneliness overcomes it and it oozes gooey tears.
This Pokemon can cry.
Let's see though, maybe it's in the X and Y decks then? Or yeah. Very friendly, gently, leaving a train.
I'm gonna start searching the...
Yeah, its attacks with retractable horns. It throws a punch that is equivalent to the force of 100 pro boxers. I don't know how they... All of you, right now! 1, 2, 3!
The punch of a pro boxer is a unit of force, okay?
Yeah. It got some sort of contest thing here.
Now I need to look through all the Pokemon to see if they have more... They find more silly Sun Moon Pokedexes, because those are so good.
I can leave you that one.
That's what I'm working. You leave that to me, you mean?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on it.
Okay, so, but, that said, Goodra, much like Dragonite, has the really friendly, adorable dragon form, while still being decent in fighting, because, one, it's a dragon, and
It's
two,
it's a bit
its
slow.
stats,
It's tanky. Oh god,
yeah.
Look how tanky that thing can be.
Yeah, it has 90
It's a special
for
tank.
HP.
Its special attack is higher.
Its
really.
special defense is 150. Its regular defense, though, is not too high.
Oof, 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 oof.
So don't let it get punched. Especially don't let it get punched by a fairy punch. But, yeah. I would totally be okay with being gross if I could be hugged by a Goodra. Not a Sliggoo, because then I'd die.
Because it'll dissolve you.
Yes.
Caterpie. Its body is soft and weak. In nature, its perpetual fate is to be seen by others as food.
That's not funny.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, so it's super adorable. I love it. It's great. This is a good design. It makes me happy.
What the hell?
And then you have Klefki, another one that gets huge flack online.
I don't see too
and
much.
I don't understand why. Because Klefki is a great design. I like it. In Japan, it's named Kleffi. It is a fairy steel type, which is another reason I guess some people give it criticism, because I think it should maybe be ghost, which...
No, I think it's fine.
I think it's great as it
It's
is.
fine.
I think it's awesome. And Steel Fairy is a unique typing because, one, Fairy hasn't been around very long. And two, that combination is weird because of the fact that Fairy's weak to Steel, which is sometimes a thing worth remarking on.
Metapod. Its hard shell doesn't crack, even a bit, even if Picky pecks at it. But it will tip over, spilling out its insides. I don't understand how that works. Are you like a cup Metapod?
Yeah, and it's completely sealed on all sides,
Right.
so how?
So if it falls over, it dies?
Plus, it broke Pinsir's, pincers. Here's Phantump. It's a tree ghost.
He's cute. And
It's cute.
he also has some pretty spooky lore.
It's cute.
He also used to be human, potentially.
Yeah, but he's super cute. And then he becomes
Oh, wow. The
Trevenant.
Caterpie line is in the 7th gen dex, but the Weedle line isn't.
And then there's Trevenant. Trevenant's okay. I get what they're going for with the spooky tree.
I like it.
But it doesn't have nearly as much as Phantump on the...
Well, that's because he's big and bad.
Yeah, he's... It's a good, intimidating design for the kind of cutesy design style that Pokemon goes for. And then there's Pumpkaboo, which is the other game's version. Oh, wait, I'm looking at... I mean, I guess it's the same model. Pumpkaboo's shiny is really nice.
Alolan Rattata. It shows no interest in anything that isn't fresh. If you take it shopping with you, it'll help you pick out ingredients.
That's cute. But yeah, look at Shiny Pumpkaboo. It's nice.
Oh, Pumpkaboo's fun because he can come in 4 different sizes. But the Pokédex only seems to list 1 height and weight. What?
It's interdimensional Pumpkaboo. And then there's Gorgeist, which is the evolved form, which is pretty nice. I really like this design over Trevenant a little bit, but I like both lines because I like Halloween. Yay! I guess that's it. And then Bergmite.
Oh, I like him.
Bergmite, there's cute lore tied to Bergmite. If I remember.
Low and Raticate. It has an incredibly greedy personality. Its nest is filled with so much food gathered by Rattata at its direction, it can't possibly eat it all. Oh, oh no, here's a good one. This gourmet Pokemon is particular about the taste and freshness of its food. Restaurants where Raticate live have a good reputation.
If you say so. I don't know that I want 4-foot rats all around where I was eating, but whatever.
They have good tastes, okay?
Is this the one? Yeah, here it is. It's on the evolution Avalugg, not Bergmite.
I like Avalugg.
The way several Bergmite huddle on its back makes it look like an aircraft carrier made of ice.
Is that from 7th gen?
6th gen.
I mean the Pokedex entry.
Yeah, 6th gen.
That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
He looks pretty cool with his mouth open.
Yeah, it's a mommy, and it carries its babbies on its back. Even when it's a boy, it's still a mommy. And then you have Noibat, which Shin doesn't care much for. I think is cute.
His ears are too big.
No. I like big ears on critters. Like, I like rabbits.
Oh my god!
And one of my favorite ponies has big ears, and I like these. I think the ears look fine. So I think I just like big ears on, like, cartoony characters.
Ekans. The eggs of bird Pokemon are its favorite food. It swallows eggs whole. So sometimes an egg gets stuck, and Ekans faints.
Dirt.
That's how fainting works, right?
And then here's Noivern, which Shin does like Noivern a bit.
His ears are too big, but other than that, he's pretty rad.
I don't mind the big ears.
The ears are not aerodynamic at all.
That doesn't matter. Bats aren't known for being the fastest flying critters, and technically neither are wyverns. And then the third plant-based deer Pokemon, but he's actually a fairy type. I love Xerneas.
I like regular Xerneas.
I think Xerneas in both forms is really cool and absolutely beautiful. It's a really, really nice design for a Pokemon. Say what you were going to say.
Pikachu actually has a kind of funny one. A plan was recently announced to gather many Pikachu and make an electric power plant. I don't know why I always laugh. It's just like...
I feel like that might be animal torture.
That or maybe the plant, the gathering of Pikachu and the building of the power plant are just unrelated.
We just want to stick them together, and then we also want to build a power plant.
Yeah, the Pikachu can watch us do it.
Yeah, they can give us instruction. They're architects, right? And then here's Yveltal. The thing is with Xerneas and Yveltal, one is the Pokemon X Xerneas and Pokemon Y Yveltal.
I like Yveltal.
Xerneas is the life Pokemon, and Yveltal is the death Pokemon.
The destruction Pokemon.
Yveltal is a backwards phoenix. When it revives, like, everything around it dies or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can find the exact thing.
Let's see. Yveltal's shiny form is very striking.
Yeah, very light. When this legendary Pokemon's wings and tail feathers spread wide and glow red, it absorbs the life force of living creatures. When its life comes to an end, it absorbs the life and energy of every living thing and turns it into a cocoon once more.
So when it dies, everything else dies?
Everything near it dies.
Aww!
It has 2 wings that are shaped the exact same as its tail, and they're all hands. And then Z, which wasn't called Pokemon Z, is Zygarde.
It was called Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, has Zygarde.
Which has a terrible ability.
But is really cool looking. Shin doesn't care for it as much as me.
I mean, its ability literally just turns off the abilities of Xerneas and Yveltal. That's all it does, I think.
But, Shin doesn't care for this one as much as I do. I love hexagonal and honeycomb patterns.
I think he's too short and flat.
which combined with the fact that it's this kind of like snake thing, short, it's 16 feet tall.
No, I mean like his proportions. He looks like he doesn't look very snake-like. He's like stubby.
Combined with the kind of slithery, snaky kind of shape to it is a really interesting combination. Plus, lime green and black is beautiful. I love that color combination.
I like darker green and black, but green and black in general.
And then the teal and white works really well together
Christmas
too.
Zygarde.
And it sticks out really, really well. So you can really, really get the perk of saying it's
Regular
shiny.
Raichu. Because so many trainers like the way Pikachu look. You don't see this Pokemon very often.
Yeah, because everyone's racist to Raichu.
That's Diancie. Ooh, shiny Diancie.
Yeah, Diancie here is the better gemstone Pokemon. This is the jewel Pokemon. Which, hypothetically, could have some relation to Carbink, although it's not made expressly clear.
It's like a higher...
Oh yeah, and it has a Mega Evolution.
Yeah, it's the only
legendary
Gen 6 Mega.
And it's the only... No, there are legendaries, which I don't know what I'm talking about. This is Mega Diancie. Super, super intricate, elegant, shiny, gemstone-y, Jimmy McJim. We already talked about Space Duck. I thought we were... I didn't think we'd seen Space Duck yet. Let's see here.
An ancient tradition of Alolan festivals, still carried on to this day, is a competition to slide Sandshrew across ice as far as one can. So Sandshrew curling.
Yep.
That's funny.
Well, not exactly. Curling, you're aiming for a target, not sliding as far as you can.
I don't know. Do the Sandshrew appreciate this? You're basically just chucking Sandshrew.
Its body is clear, even though it's not. It's actually pink and in some places opaque, and it has stone legs. Let's see. What does it say, though?
It's a mythical.
Yeah, it's a transformation of a Carbink. So, yeah.
It's like a mutant Carbink. It should evolve from Carbink.
Yeah, but since it's a legendary, it doesn't. Even though Fion...
It's actually mythical.
Oh, if it's mythical, well, we already have Fion, so that's not true. It's lies. And then here's the other mythical, Hoopa, who has two forms, Hoopa and Hoopa Unbound.
Which looks friggin' weird.
I don't have anything against it, though. I like both forms.
He loves donuts.
This one's cute, but a little bit too mischievous cute. This one, though, is weird enough that I like it because it really is very different from everything else I've seen. Let's see here. Does it specifically say there, or just that it likes hoop-shaped things?
No, I was just saying from the Pokemon card. It's just a bunch of donuts, because it likes hoops, I guess.
That's right. Yeah, it does say, though, at some point that it likes circular things, if I remember correctly. It can warp space and time, so it can get all the donuts. It's either ghost or dark, which, while not the same, have kind of similar things about them.
Oh, very similar.
And both are associated with the same type of thing. Ghost, dark, and poison get thrown in as the evil types. And then Volcanion, which is the final Pokemon right now, because they apparently don't have the information for the other one.
No, Volcanion's 6th gen.
Oh yeah, we're missing... Why are the... It doesn't have any of the new ones for Alolan decks on here. It goes up to Kalos.
That's because you're currently in the 6th gen decks.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that explains... So this was the secret Pokemon that was in the code but wasn't available. It is the Fire-Water Pokemon, the very first Fire-Water Pokemon in the entire series.
The only one.
Yeah, but that's implying that there would never be another one later. It has 3 double resistances. It resists Steel double, it resists Ice double, and it resists Fire double.
That's pretty rad.
Which is a pretty good thing. And it has no double weaknesses, so it's a pretty formidable typing.
I prefer ketchup Volcanion to mustard Volcanion.
Player 1, player 2. Also, its stats,
are great,
its
except for
speed
its
is pretty crummy, which is unfortunately a really bad stat to be low in.
But
when it's a legendary, it can get away with it.
Alolan Vulp, it's mythical, but Alolan Vulpix.
Oh yeah, mythical.
If you carelessly approach it because it's cute, the boss of the pack, Ninetales,
Yeah.
will appear and freeze you.
Yes, I read that one.
Just the wording of it.
And then, possibly Shin's favorite starter. I don't know for certain.
No. Nope.
Which one?
I don't know. Maybe Froakie?
Oh yeah, Froakie. Shin really likes this line though,
Yeah,
although he doesn't
kind
know
of.
why it's a ghost, even though he does know why it's a ghost, but he also doesn't.
Correct.
It's a little bird with a bow tie. It's an owl. Oh yeah, that's why Shin doesn't like it as much, because he doesn't like owls.
That's part of it.
Yeah, he hates owls. He thinks they shouldn't be birds.
I also don't
He
understand
thinks
what
they
its,
should be voted out of bird.
I don't understand what its beak is. Legend has it that this mystical Pokemon was formed when 9 saints coalesced into one.
Yeah, that's Ninetales. But yeah, so it's a little burb with a bow tie made of leaves. It's a grass type burb. And then it becomes more grass type burb-ish. And now has actually an owl shape to its body. Its eyes are always closed. And it looks like it is trying to show you where your seat is at the movie theater.
Yes, it does.
As you can see here, your seat is there. So yeah, if you're trying to find your seat at the movie theater, that's how you can find it. His name in Japanese is Fukuthro.
Kusuro. I mean, I guess he didn't turn us though. Recordings of Jigglypuff's strange lullabies can be purchased from department stores. These CDs can be found near the bedding area. You know, not with the other CDs, apparently.
Nope. So, and then it evolves from Dartrix into Decidueye, which Shin really likes Decidueye of the line.
I
the
like
most.
his design. The thing is, he's a ghost type because stilt owls are extinct. But so are all the fossil Pokemon. Why aren't they ghosts? And also he's not a ghost anymore, so does he just die when Dartrix evolves? Does he just die? What happened?
Yeah, and then he loses his flying type, so they do lose a type.
Yeah, but
They switch it for ghost.
why?
Because it's an arrow quill Pokemon. Is it kind of based on Robin Hood?
I don't know. It's an archer.
It's an archer, and it's got a Colocon. And there are no Mega Evolutions in this gen, right?
Nope. Diancie was the last.
Yeah, because after that there will never be Mega Evolutions.
Because
Instead,
Z-Attacks
you'll have
are
Z-Attacks,
cool.
and Z-Attacks aren't really even that remarkable.
No. Some of them look really silly on some point, like Magikarp using
Z-Splash.
like breakneck blitz, where you see this fish flopping around the ground at super speed and he just flattens the enemy.
Well, even
It looks silly.
even Z-Splash in and of itself just looks ridiculous.
I've never seen it, but
Oh.
I didn't know it had its own animation.
Are you watching it now?
No. It takes 11 minutes. It's a really long animation, I guess.
No, they just...
It's just an obnoxious video.
Here it is.
That's just
Oh,
regular
wait.
Splash. No, that was Z Splash, I think. Oh wait, no, but it didn't do it. Pimp Carp, really?
Oh, maybe I got it at the end instead of the start.
Darkest Lariat.
It's using Flail, so it must have already used up all of its splash. Here it is.
It's Splash.
Yeah, it gets all charged up and then it just
Oh.
splash.
I still remember Magikarp Breakneck Blitz, or any other Pokemon that looks funny, just sliding along the ground and then crushing something.
But yeah, so this is Decidueye, and then Litten, which is the other part of the really sad anime episode.
Oh man, yeah, Litten's line is pretty great.
Litten is
Wow.
super adorable, but always looks bored.
It looks like a cat.
It also,
I really like Litten's attitude.
in rare form for the anime, It does not say Litten. It actually meows in the anime.
Because Pokemon are inconsistent like that.
Of course they are. And then Torracat, which still looks okay to me. Again, its middle form looks pretty good. I'm not an exceptionally big fan of Incineroar.
Oh.
Possibly my least favorite of the cat Pokemon. It's just too muscly man.
Yeah. I do like the idea of a
Basic.
heal Pokemon. Paris has some interesting ones.